Welcome back once again. Welcome to Education Technologics. Yesterday, in the last lecture, we understood the basics of Microsoft Excel. Uh, we did the simple calculations yesterday. We understood the formula of summation. It's a simple thing. Then we understood what is column, what is row, what is cell. Okay, now today practically I want to show you that how can you create some systematic thing, some sort of a data uh, using Microsoft Excel. Like, let's suppose we are going to prepare the result of a class. We are going to compile the result of some students in an educational institution. So how are we going to do that? Here you can see I have highlighted some area just to give you a format. It's a very simple thing. You just select this way these cells, and then you choose the color from here. So it's a simple thing, same like Microsoft Word or any other Microsoft product. So you can simply change the color of your cells. So why did I do? Because here we are going to put the headings. Okay, the student name, we'll give a heading here, name. We'll write down the subjects here. Let's suppose they are taking maths, they are taking chemistry, they are taking physics, and they are taking, let's say, history. Okay, these are the four subjects, and here we'll list down the names of the students. Okay, Mr. A, let's suppose he's Mr. B. I'll zoom in more to give you a better view if you are watching on a mobile screen. Okay, we can zoom more this way. Okay, Mr. B, and here is Mr. C, here is Mr. D, and here is Mr. E. So we'll take just these five students for an example. uh Simply, you must know that what are you going to do with this data sheet. You are going to prepare the result. You are going to enter their marks, how much marks one student has obtained, and out of what he has obtained. So in the maths, let's suppose maths, the total marks of maths are uh, 75. The total chemistry marks are let's say 80. Total physics marks are, let's say, 100, and the history is out of 50. Okay, these are the total marks of the subjects, and here now this area is directly related to these students result. uh, Here we are going to enter how much marks one has obtained. For ease, for more convenience, I'll make a grid here. Simply you highlight that area where you want to make the grid, and simply select this. Okay, so here'll be the grid. You can easily understand the concept. Now Mr. A has secured here, let's say, 64 marks, and Mr. B, uh 61, Mr. C 63, Mr. D 65, Mr. E is a dull type of student, so he has secured just 51. Okay, now in the chemistry, out of 80, he has got, Mr. A has got let's say 71 marks. The second one has obtained 73, third one 75, fourth one has taken let's say 79. He's brilliant. And similarly, this student has secured just 65 marks. Okay. In the third subject, in physics, out of 100 they have secured like 91 marks, 93 marks, 95 marks, 90, uh, let's say 89 marks, and this student has obtained 74 marks. So overall his performance is a bit low. Here in the history, it was out of 50, so they have secured like 41, 46, 40, 43, let's say 44, and this one has secured 38 marks. Now we have entered the data of all students here. I basically want to make you understand how can you calculate the data using Excel. Here you suppose you don't have the 5 students, you have here, let's say you have 5,000 students. Okay, so with just one formula you can make the whole calculation for all students. Let's say uh, here is the total. We'll give a heading of total here, and for to give it a better look, we'll bold this heading. Okay, this way we'll make it bold. It's already bold. Okay, this one is left, so it is bold. Also we should increase the size by is the size 11, we'll make it 14. Okay, here also we'll make it, the heading size will make, you can also select the whole row. In this row obviously your data is going to be as heading, so you can increase the size of whole row by selecting it from left. Okay, so here you have selected the whole row and you change the size. You can also change the sizes of your columns by this way, like the chemistry word is a little long, so it needs more space here, and here the history word is simple, this way. This is enough for you. So here now one heading is total, so the total column will also make it bold from here because it's a totals column. So we'll make it this way, is bold, yeah, yeah, bold. Now you'll just give us some formula. If you remember in the last lecture we have learned how you put the summation formula. You'll just put equal sign and then you'll write sum and you'll start bracket. Same way as we discussed yesterday, you can put manual cell numbers as well, and you can also select the range of the cells you are going to perform this operation on. So we are going to perform this operation on these cells, like starting from here up to here. Now if you had 1000 cells like this, you could just select these by, like, you should have clicked here and then you had pressed shift plus control plus left arrow key, so it could automatically go to the selected range wherever your data is existing. Okay, so here we have selected all the data and we have just clicked enter. So now the total marks of these four subjects are here. These are the sum of these total marks are 305. 305 is the total number of marks. Okay, here in every individual whatever they have obtained, we get the total of that one. Now once we have entered the formula here, you can see the formula here is equal to sum, then bracket start, then the range of the cells. Now you don't need to put this formula again because it's the same formula, the same function is going to be performed in the lower cells. So you just need to bring the cursor here. When it changes into plus sign, click it and bring it down up to the required cell. Okay, now it has simply copied your format of this cell, your color of this cell, your calculations, whatever formula you have entered in this cell, it has simply copied the same formula in these all cells. Okay, this formula you didn't have to put the formula again manually in each cell. So this is the basic purpose of this software, this spreadsheet, that you just make an effort for once and you can apply the same formula to the thousands of hundreds of millions of the cells similarly by double clicking or by dragging it. So it makes your results in like, if suppose you were to calculating these all students data one by one on a calculator, you could take a lot of time. So within a second it has calculated your all data. Now all of these students have obtained this type of marks, like uh, 267 out of 305. This one has secured 273 out of 305, 276 out of 305, this way. So this is the way how can you compile the data, and how can you operate this type of things in minutes, in seconds, instead of making so much efforts. So for today, we have learned how to use the sum formula, okay, and how to calculate the result of uh, some students based on their several subjects. And in the next lecture we are going to learn how to find the percentages of this type of students, like this student has taken 267 out of 305, so how much is the percentage of his uh, marks here. Then there are a lot of things to do with this result. We take this same operation into the other sessions and we'll work more. We can apply here conditional formatting, we can find the percentage, we can uh, define the grades. There's a lot of to do with this one. So we'll take this example to other sections, other classes, other sessions, other lectures, videos. So for today we'll stop this lecture here, and the practice for you is to try to copy the same thing what I've done in this video and apply it again and again. Minimum you should do it for 10 to 12 times to understand how can we calculate it, how can we perform this type of operations. And if you have any queries, any questions, you can write in the comment section. Okay, see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.